Forget about Russell Wilson going to the Raiders. Justin Fields has a better chance of going there now. Yep. I said what I said. If the Steelers aren't careful here, Justin Fields may be going to Vegas instead of the guy that has the strongest connection to the head coach. And that's because the Raiders just hired Chip Kelly as their offensive coordinator. And when you think of a Chip Kelly offense, do you imagine a 37-year-old Russell Wilson being his quarterback?
Hell no!
I'm not saying Chip Kelly hasn't adapted to what he's had to work with in the past, a la Nick Foles back in the early 2010s, but I got a hunch that Kelly, in his first return back to the NFL in about a decade, is going to want to run his offense to the closest way that he typically likes to run his offense, which is a spread style, involves QB mobility, heavy run, which makes Justin Fields such a prime candidate. But the good thing for Steeler fans like me that want Fields back and not Russ is that Fields has explicitly stated that he wants to be back in Pittsburgh. Not only does he like the culture, he likes the fit, etc., but he also has no desire in learning a new playbook for like the fourth time in his young career. So just from like a scheme and overall offensive fit standpoint, clearly Fields works out better for the Raiders than Russ. So even though I've mentioned on multiple occasions that I would like for Russ to go to the Raiders, but with this Chip Kelly hire, I think that's less likely than ever. If anything, I think Fields has a better chance. But based off what Fields has said thus far, he doesn't really want to leave Pittsburgh. So this is up for the Steelers and whether or not they mess this up or not. But since we've been talking Russ, he did play in a Pro Bowl yesterday and had some highs, like these touchdowns.
Got to go do a Monday night game up there. It is remarkable. 1 of 1, truly. Oh,
wow.
Again!
Holy cow.
Do you play every day?
We need some more mesh routes.
This was a pick, right?
It looked like I thought it was for sure being picked. Oh! Let's see if he was in.
Throw it.
There we go. Okay.
Throw it again.
See, now we're playing smart.
But also some lows, like getting picked off by a wide receiver.
Uh-oh, Gibbs on the pitch it.
Even Minka Fitzpatrick got in on the action and decided to save the splash plays for the game that matters least.
Oh, he's got him in the good. Hey.
Jackson Smith-Njigba is picked.
Wow.
Minka.
I would love to have some sort of like legit reaction or takeaways on these plays, like what it could mean for Russ going forward and his Steelers' future, or did Minka prove that he's still got it, he still has some gas left in the tank, he's still in his prime? But I can't. It's flag football. I can't have a serious take on the Steelers' participation in the Pro Bowl over this weekend. It's a joke. It means nothing. Moving on. Last thing to talk about real quick before we sign off. Steelers inside linebackers coach Aaron Curry moved on from the team recently and joined the New York Jets in the same role. That's it. That's the change. That's the coaching change. The Steelers did it. They actually did it.
Are you not entertained?
Now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's not like the Steelers actually did any real work here. Aaron Curry was a free agent. His contract ran out. He was free to sign anywhere. And I'm not even saying like I was asking for the Steelers to fire Aaron Curry. I thought he was fine. I would have liked to retain him. He's probably considered one of the better inside linebacking coaches out there, which is why I was pumped whenever we first hired him. Now, I do wonder what this move says about the state of the Steelers right now and just like the coaching staff and the vibes. Like, why didn't Curry come back? Was that on us? Is this like the legit coaching change the Steelers are talking about? Aaron Curry, the inside linebackers coach, he's the coaching change. He's the scapegoat in all this. This is the only move that Steelers are going to make this offseason after another 10-7 finish and wild card embarrassing playoff loss? Or was it more Aaron Curry's choice. He doesn't like what he's seeing here, doesn't like the vibes, and wants a fresh start with the Jets, that New York Jets staff, I mean, it's a whole new regime in their own right. So I could see how that could be appealing for Aaron Curry. And I think he's actually going to be it could be considered an upgrade because I think he's coaching all of the linebackers as opposed to just the inside linebackers over with the Jets. But either way, I guess there you go. Changes. Like, I don't think the Steelers have to make another move in terms of the coaching staff rest of this offseason, right? There's your change. We don't have the same inside linebackers coach as we had last year. Now we just got to wait and see what happens with this quarterback position. But that's it for this edition of, I guess, Big Deke News. I don't even know what to call what I'm doing anymore here. But hope you guys enjoyed. Stay chilling. Peace.